or we are looking through the kitchen and the cabinets, or we're at work trying to find that snack bar. So here's something you can take to work with you. So we're going to start with our basic brownie mix. Just follow the instructions on your basic brownie mix. This is the kind that I prefer. You may prefer another kind, but this is the kind that I prefer. And all we're going to do is we're going to add 3 tablespoons of water, a half a cup of oil, and 2 eggs. So I'm going to turn my camera down so that we can get started. Let me see. Uh-oh. Trying to see who's watching. So we're going to get started. I'm going to turn my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And there's my bowl. Now, I'm just going to add my brownie mix to the bowl. And the first thing you need to do, seriously though, is to warm up your oven. Now for the size pan that I'm going to be using, which is a 9 by 13, it says on the back of the box to, right here, it says to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So that's what I have done. My oven has already preheated and ready to go. So all I need to do now is make the brownies. Now this is going to be an easy peasy, quick way to do turtle brownies. No swirling and all that other good stuff. I like making recipes easy for when I'm cooking, because I usually try to do it with the kids. This would be a special occasion to make brownies if I made it with the kids. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my oil. This is the oil that I'm using. It calls for, the recipe calls for vegetable oil, but this is the oil that I'm going to be using in this recipe. I like this oil because it has the omega-3s and 6 in it, and it's just light tasting. So you use whatever oil that you want to use. I like that oil, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm adding my oil, and then I'm going to add my 3 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to add my eggs, one at a time. Uh-oh, my egg's rolling. So I'm adding my eggs. There we go. And we're just going to stir this until mixed. That's what the recipe box says to do. So we're going to stir it until it's mixed together. You don't have to whip it fast, or because brownies, mixing it till it's just mixed together, it makes it more ooey and gooey and yummy. So we're almost done mixing. Make sure I get all of everything moisturized, including what's in my wire whisk. Now, for the yummy part, we're gonna add, let me scoop my bowl back. We're gonna add, I have some chopped walnuts. You can use pecans if you want to, or you can use macadamia nuts. I've had them with both. But I chose walnuts because this is my favorite. You can choose your favorite nut to put in there. But it's about 3/4 cups of chopped walnuts. And then we're going to add these. Now these are some of my favorites. These are Ghirardelli's caramel flavored chips. They are so yummy. So if you are into baking, we're going to add a cup of those in there. And let me just show you what size they are. They are bigger than normal chips, so you might not want to add as much. But because I like mine ooey gooey and yummy, I add a whole cup. And we're just going to stir that up, just enough to mix them in. And we're going to, voila, that's the end of it. It's such a quick and simple recipe. The longest part is the baking part. Now, I'm going to pour this into a 9 by 13 pan, like I said before. I have a 9 by 13 pan. Let me put my whisk over there. You need to oil the bottom of your pan, just the bottom, not the sides, but just the bottom. So I'm going to pour this into my pan, and I am going to spread it out evenly so that my brownies will bake evenly. And then, after I spread it out, I'm going to put it in the oven and use the timing on the back of the box of the brownies. It says to cook these for, I do believe, 24 to 26 minutes. Here it is right here on the back of the box. This is the recipe I'm going by. You can put this in a 9 by 9 pan, and this is how the temperature and the time to cook. Or you can put it in an 8 by 8 pan, and this is the temperature you need to put it on and the time to cook. The bigger the pan, the less cooking time. So I'm going to spread this around into my pan, and then that's it. I'm going to pop this in the oven, and I will be back to show you all in about 30 minutes. When the timer goes off, I'll be back to show you all the results. And I'm glad you joined me today, and stay tuned.